a plane, they say to you that when the mask drops, you say help yourself first before helping others, even when you have children. But we don't apply that in life. In life, we help everybody but ourselves. You have to have the oxygen mask on. So that the pressure in the plane will not kill you when you're trying to save others. When you have saved yourself, you now have energy to save others. That's all I'm saying to you today. Put your mask on first. Put your mask on first. Tell your neighbor, put your mask on first. After you have put on your own mask, then you can help others. There's so much pain in marriages. I sit in counseling rooms and I'm just wondering, God, why? This woman is exhausted. That's why she's crying so much. And I don't know what she's talking about. I've never cheated on her. I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing everything. What do you say you want that I'm not done for you? She's just tired. Because in all these years, she's looking out for you and your children. And nobody's looking out. Money is... That's why I tell people, never marry for money. It's so much easier to borrow it. Don't marry for money. After a while, you will have your own money. Or you will have that money. And you realize that money doesn't satisfy. Because for us, money is a tool. So you spend money. Then you spend some more money. Then you spend some more money. So what? There's something inside your soul that is missing. Bless you, Daddy. There's something inside your soul that needs more than money. You are empty. And you cannot serve from an empty cup. You can't. So I'm not here today to tell you do more for your husband. I'm not here today to tell you respect your husband. You know that one. Not respect your husband. I'm not even here to tell you take care of your children. Parenting is God's plan for you. I have videos everywhere telling you that. But if you are not alive, you can't do these things. And I'm not just talking about physically alive. Alive inside. What did God create you for? He has a plan for your life. He has a plan for your life. And sometimes we don't really think about that when we get married. And I really thank God that God intercepted me, because I probably would have made that mistake and just married for emotional reasons. I like this person. God intercepted me and said, it's not about this marriage. It's about you. It's about what I want to do with you. That's why I can't have anybody, just anybody over you. I thank God for that. But that's relationship. Because I have a relationship with him. They say, this girl, no, you won't spoil my plan. I'm not going to allow you to spoil my plan. I have a plan for your life, and I'm going to make sure that you make it easy for me. But even then, I still have to find time to take care of myself. I still have to find time to take care of myself. It's so important. Ladies, take care of yourself. Your voice matters. In marriage, you are not a slave. You're not a slave. Your husband wants a companion. You know this is why a lot of men have side chicks. I'm in counseling rooms almost every day, I can tell you. She doesn't even talk to me. One man had the audacity to tell me that. So, we've had 2 episodes of infidelity in his marriage, and I've been counseling them. The first time he said it was because his wife was just always at home. She doesn't do anything exciting with herself. She doesn't. So I told her, go and get a job. After talking to my own, I told her, go and get a job. Go and do something with yourself. Build something, do something. Because the man, and funny enough, she resigned to take care of him and the children. And then he says, no, that she's not doing. So when he gets to the office, he sees people that are, the particular person he's talking to reminds him of his wife. The person he was in a relationship reminds him so much of his wife. Only that reminds him of his wife, one that is a purposeful woman. Sees her in the office and just says, what my wife should have been like. He starts talking to the woman. Before we know it, the conversation moves from the office to the house and all of that. So I said to her, help yourself. Go for a walk. You say that I'm doing my husband. Your husband is not doing you. Go and do something to your life. So she got a job. 5 years later, we hear that there's another episode of cheating. So I said to her, I called him. Well, not regarding he had not entered cheating. He had just said hello to somebody, and she caught him. That kind of hello. That the Holy Spirit told her, this hello is not hello. Where it's going is low. So just help yourself. So she got him, and then she brought the issue to me. So I had a conversation with him, and he had the audacity. This is why I say that a cheater will cheat. You can be the most amazing woman in the world, and this is what I always liberate from, because I'm an infidelity recovery specialist. So when I sit with women, they blame infidelity on themselves. It's never about you. Never. This man had the audacity to sit with me and tell me that anytime he comes back from work, that his wife is too busy, she's never available. So I said to him, because he had forgotten, men don't remember things. So I said to him, remember the first time this thing happened? You told me she was not doing anything with herself. So I told her to go and get a job. Now you are telling me she's too busy. I said, this is like I can pass with anybody, but not with me. Tell yourself the truth. You're a greedy man. That's the difference. I said, see, you can tell your wife all that rubbish. Me, you can't tell me that nonsense. Because how do you tell us this is the problem? We fix the problem. Now you say the problem is now another problem. So your greed is too much. If you know you can't marry this woman, be going. Let's know that. Let her be free. So it's never really about you. If a man will cheat, he will cheat. So you better just go and help yourself and have a life. Because you're there, I say, better clean your eyes. Imagine this happened to you when you don't have work, you don't have anything, you don't have source of income. So at least now he's begging you, Abby. Imagine then he would have used you to clean the floor. So women need to really start looking out for themselves. You really, really have to. Start looking out for yourself. I'm not saying be selfish. Please don't get me wrong. This is not a selfish, this is not a feminism message, this is nothing of the sort. It is a, listen, you are God's child and you are valuable message. It's important. If your husband is misbehaving, you're married to your husband that is misbehaving. The truth is that God still expects you by your own good character to try to help him. And in the midst of it, he says, don't wish you were somewhere else. Don't wish you were. You have to be present. So you can't log out and say, he's a useless man. Me, I'm going to live my life. God expects you to be present. Pray for him, be with him. We have 2 minutes. Yeah. Pray for him, be with him. Be with him in spirit, be with him, be present. And with your own good character. Because you see, sometimes when we're complaining about, and this is very fascinating for me, a lot of times in counseling, the woman is complaining, and then I say to her, all these things you have complained about, do you know that your husband has problems with you too? He's just not talking. Women are just more vocal. A lot of times when we're complaining about our husbands, you think that we are all perfect. We'll go to conferences like this, I will say, women ask questions, women will come. If a man something, if a man something, I say, men, is it that all the women in this room, this church, they are perfect? They'll be quiet. I say, women, let me help you. These men are not complaining, not because they don't want to complain. They're just not as vocal. So sometimes when you're busy pointing fingers, you need to look inward as well. That's why Jesus will say, you remove the log in your eye before you can remove the speck in another person's eye. Because as much as you are complaining about your husband, he has things he wants. He's just pushing past them. So you too need to push past some things. So everything you complain about, everything is not fight. Sometimes you also need to know when you have won. Sometimes you've won the battle and you're still fighting. I'm like, so when do you enjoy spoils of war? Man says, okay, I'm sorry. I want to start doing something. Please, I'm not interested. Anything you want to be doing, I'm not interested. Me, I moved on. I said, don't move on. Come and enjoy first. Come back and enjoy. I have a lot of women in counseling tell me those things. I'm done. I say, you are not done. You want to start enjoying now, you are done. One actually packed her bags. So I said to her, where are you going? She said, she's leaving. She's angry. She said, I said, wait. When you met him, where was he working? He said he was working in a cyber cafe or something. I said, okay. So where is he now? He said, yeah, he has his own company. He's doing very well. I said, okay. You didn't park when he was in cyber cafe. Don't be angry. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I think. You didn't park when you were in cyber cafe. You prayed him out. You didn't park when you were borrowing money to cook. It's now that there's money. As you just go, you take whatever currency from his wardrobe. It's when you want to park. I said, until you be there. We're not done. We'll be enjoying. Then anything we'll be enjoying while we are repairing it. How will you park? I even have single moms that they say, I don't want anything from you. Man, you want to. Until you want. Don't be silly. Leave all those anger things. We have to choose our battles wisely. You have to be very wise when it comes to things like that. I have women who are trusting God for children. You are ovulating. You are calling with yours. You can't quarrel. We're doing something that, honey, I'm sorry. This is not to collect something and be going. See, men, you need to understand the people you are dealing with. Men are very transactional. A man will be quarreling with you and sleeping with you. It's only women. He will be angry. Are we not eating in this house? So you can eat my food, sir, but you're angry with me. But women, somebody got you pregnant and walked away. And then he says he wants to pay the baby's bills. You say you don't want anyone. You don't want anything from him. You already collected something from him now, so just keep collecting. Which one is that you don't want anything, but you're carrying something? Is it not from him? I always tell them, my roots give moms. I have a ministry for single moms. I say, we are not quarreling. He has gone, I've no problem. You are bitter, you are angry. Jesus will help you, will heal you. Why we are bitter? I will they cry the sea road. Why you are bitter? I'll be collecting the school fees. Because imagine being this angry and still have to labor for school fees. For something you didn't do alone. And these children will grow and they will look for their father. And you say you are there, I don't want anything from him. You want, you don't know. Until you want, don't be angry. We all want. Open account for the children, let him be putting it there. He doesn't have to talk to you. Sometimes you cut your nose to spite your own face. You say, I don't want anything from him. Who does he think he is? I don't care who he thinks he is. Let him take care of his responsibilities. Be smart. I labored for him. Now he has become something, doesn't think about me. I don't even want anything. You want. Yes, you will pay for all those years. You want. Only women do those things. And why? Because you think you are not important. You want to go and sulk and be the victim. It doesn't favor anybody. I always tell women, your death will not favor it. You know why? Jesus died, but his death was worth something. Because I was having a conversation with somebody, say, it's not about how many years you've lived, it's about the quality of years. How many years did Jesus die? I said, Jesus' death was the purpose, not his life. It was the death that was the main thing. So when you want to read Bible, read it well. Be using Bible to preach nonsense. This life doesn't matter. You just die. It's not. It's what? How many years you can stay? 1 million years and not make impact. Shall be here. Because even your death still did not make impact. So at least be alive. Let's be using it for something. It's true. It's why women we don't think we're important. We just think we're commodities. And this thing has been passed down unconsciously. So you still have mothers today who have boys and girls. And the girls, they will train their girls as if they are slaves. Go and serve your brother. Carry a tray. Is this how you do in your husband's house? Mommy, how about he too learns how to do in his wife's house? I'm not saying girls should learn how they do in their husband's house. But let husbands learn how they do in their wife's house. So please, as you're taking care of yourself, also train your children. Train your children. I'm not saying train boys and girls. Because we'll get back to the same cycle again. We started out with the girl child. Now the boy child is abandoned. And now they all want to be girls. So they are dressing like girls. They are this. They are confusion everywhere. And that's what Satan is after. So let's train our children. It's so important. God told many years ago, love your husband and train your children. Don't try to train your husband and love your children. And every time I say this, people fight me. And me, I'm not here to train any adults. You're making noise. You can't face what you are. You marry a man and you complain. He's okay. He's too low. He should pick up after himself. Okay, he doesn't know. So what should we now do? You want to be fighting? Peace of mind. You either pick it up, or you get somebody that picks it up. He said he's not going to pick it. So what do you want to do? It's too late. You see, I don't fight after death. It's too. If you didn't negotiate before marriage, you're married. So what do you want to do? Okay, pick up your things. Pick up your things. Pick up your things. Is that what you want? I didn't pick. You told him 3 years. He didn't pick it up. And with fights, high blood pressure, you want to kill yourself. And they say, you're encouraging men to be lazy. They're already lazy. That's my see. I'm for solution. And I think marriage is problems. If this man cannot do, what do we do? If we are doing that, I will make sure my son will not give any other woman this stress. So he comes out from school, you kick his shoes. Come here, David, pick your shoes. Who's doing that one? He said, but Mom, don't let me pick your shoes and go to your room. Mommy, are you angry? I'm not angry. Pick your shoes. So that his wife too will not do this. She will not be here. Complain husband through clothes here. You see this and that. When I entered, I saw my husband scattered. I didn't even bother. I said, why did you do things like this? Sorry, honey. Sorry. Sorry, 1 day. Sorry, 2 days. Not to it. It does not pick the clothes. I said, and when I got tired of picking it, we got somebody to be picking it. I can't keep myself. All I can do is make sure it continue. I say with you, thus far, no more. You are the scattered person in this family. No other person will be scattered in the house. When I say this is on social media, how can you be encouraging? These are the encouraging people. I say marriage is for life. Is marriage not what the Bible says? They say I'm killing. I'm the one telling women that marriage is for life. You should tell them if it doesn't work, you should. That's not true. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible doesn't say if it doesn't work, you should go. The only place where I draw the line is abuse. If they threaten me, they give you body run. But the next time, you don't know what body is. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. If they give you body, say I'm gonna. That's body. They give you body, you run for your life. Don't wait. They actually slap you. Someone actually told me that her boyfriend beat her. So I said, were you in a relationship with her? She said, yes, her first boyfriend was not really beating her. I said, what, not really beating him? He said, no, it's not beating. Slap her once or twice. I said, he slapped you. I said, please don't even annoy me. What's now beating? What's that one? That was affectionate tap. It's not beating. Girls are in a relationship, not husband. Boyfriend is beating you. Ladies, you are important. I'm important.